Welcome to Cubing Corner, your place to learn, practice, and improve at solving Rubik's Cubes and puzzle variations. For this video, we are going to complete now the first layer, starting from your first layer cross into collecting the correct corners that would actually complete our first layer. Please do subscribe and join us in our journey as we learn, improve, and grow together in the world of cubing. In the previous video, we're able to come up with the correct cross for our first layer where we picked a specific face, in this case, white face, white center, and then later on, we picked the correct edges that would correspond to the colors of the adjacent centers. Yes, this one, white, orange, white, blue, white, red, and white, green. If you're not yet familiar with that step, you can actually go back to the previous video and practice more to get the correct portions. Because this time, we'll be adding algorithms to complete our first layer with here, in this case, white, where all of the colors here on the adjacent portions will also be correct. So we would like this to be white, and this to be orange and orange, not red and red. We would like this white and white, and then blue, and it's blue as well. This might be blue, but this is not white, so that is incorrect placement. We would like this to be white, and this would be red, as this corresponds to this center and this edge here. And of course, obviously here, green and green for this white and white. So what we can do here is, once we are done with the cross, again, move it like that, meaning the white face with the cross is at the top, okay? And then we are going to examine the bottom layer, in this case, the layer here at the bottom where the white is present. So we have here one white, but it's a corner with white, blue, and red. Again, this is white, blue, and red. So the position for this is actually somewhere here, where this is white, centered blue, and centered red. So you can actually move it somewhere close to that portion, just like this portion here, where again, blue, white, and red. You have here red, blue, and white. And we're going to place this corner here. Again, we're going to place this corner here. How are we going to do that? Now, for this part here, first things first is that if the white is on the bottom layer, which is corresponding to the upper layer, but it's not on the bottom layer, its adjacent color, not on the bottom, but this color here is red, we are going to place here at the correct center. So this is red somewhere here. So this is red, and that's white and blue, again on the same layer. Okay, so once it's on this portion and this is found on our right, please use this specific algorithm. Okay, we know already the specific moves or the signals for each of the letters there. We would start with R. This is our R. Again, this is where our white is on the right. Okay, so once we place here, our white is also on the right. If our white is on the left, then we're going to have a different algorithm. Since our white is on the right, we will be using this algorithm. We would start with R, R prime. That's R prime, meaning counterclockwise. We're going to move this down. Okay. Again, R prime. We would like to place this here. So we're going to have here R. Okay. After that, we are going to use here D prime, because our D prime here would be the counterclockwise of our bottom layer. So we will have, this must be on the same center here, and our color white is on the right, so we'll have here the right, and then D. Take note that this must be correct, because if we're going to use this algorithm and your colors here still do not match, so that's the process incorrect. Again, R prime, and then D prime, which corresponds here, and then push it back using R there. As you can see, this edge, corner, is now correct in its correct placement, following the colors of the edges and the centers. It was here earlier, now it is moved there. Okay, that is the process. If the white earlier was actually placed on the right, following that the color here corresponds to the center. Because if this was blue, you can place the blue here, okay, and then say for example if it's blue, so since this is still on the right, so you're going to use the same algorithm. So again, correct colors here, white is on the right, so move this right here, R prime, D prime, or if you were able to forget the correct move, just simply think of making sure that the colors here would match. So if this is your movement, it doesn't match, so you move and move so it will match, or again earlier D prime and move that up, that's right in its correct position. Okay, so we still have 3 more corners. Which would be our next? As you can see, there are no more colors here, white colors rather, at the bottom, but there are white here at the bottom layer. How can we extract this? So say for example, we are not yet placing it somewhere here, here, or here, but we would like this white color to appear here at the bottom, this layer, not the bottom layer, but this layer here. So what we can do is apply the same algorithm earlier, placing this on your right, right? Placing this one here. I'm gonna take this out and making sure that white will appear here. So again, white it here, white at the top. Same algorithm, R prime, D prime, and then up. It's not yet there, so I'm gonna do it the second time, R prime, D prime, and up. As you can see, white now appears here. Okay, so that's the same algorithm earlier. Now, since white appears here and it's actually orange and green, its position must be here. So move that to that position, and of course it corresponds to the color orange. And white is still on the right, so we're going to use the same algorithm, R prime, okay, again R prime, and then D prime, making sure that the colors match, and then after that move it up using R. So it is now here, which is now correct, orange, green, and we have here. Okay, 2 more remaining. Now we can see after all of those things, another white appeared in this portion here, but its paired color here is blue and orange, so it's actually must be somewhere here. So move that to this portion, and white is already on the left portion because this is where it matches orange we have here. So we're going to use the same process here. Earlier it was this one and that one. This one here, we're going to use this algorithm if the white is on the left. This algorithm here, follow this algorithm. You're going to have L instead of R prime, that's L. And instead of D prime, you're going to have D to match the colors. Again, it was like this. The white is on the left, orange correct, and its placement must be here. Okay, again, white is on the left, it matches here. So what we can do is left, L, and then D, or it would match the white, and move it up. Again, it's L, D, and then you will have L prime. So we have here these colors. As you can see, it's almost as beautiful as it is. You have your blue, including the center. You will have here orange, including the center. You have here green and center, but you have to fix this one here. And fortunately, we also have this already at this portion, but it's actually incorrectly placed. Do not rotate this one item just like that, because you can do that, but it will destroy the proper formation or location of that. So what we can do here is, since the white is on the right, so we're going to use the R prime algorithm. R prime, D, R. Okay, and then the white is now here. When you move this to its correct color green, okay, because that's red here, So white is in this portion. So same algorithm for the right. You have right. Sorry, that's R prime, D prime, and then you have your R. And finally, our first layer is now fixed. You have here green together with the center, orange together with the center, blue to the blue center, red to the red center, and of course your first layer white. It's not enough that these are all white, but some of these are incorrect. It's not better to look at this white, all orange, all green, all red, all blue, corresponding to the correct adjacent centers. This is how we complete the first layer after the first layer cross we have previously learned at this time here. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same different thing here. What if I'm gonna have here orange, but allow me to move this here a little bit, fast forward to the cross. Okay, so I'm gonna do it like this. So allow me to. Okay, so we have the cross now. Okay, don't worry about this one here, it will be removed later. Let's look at the bottom again. The cross is already good, or a yellow, orange, blue, orange, white, orange, green, orange. So the cross is already good, don't worry about that. Look at the bottom layer. This is orange, it's paired with yellow and blue. So let's look at the blue and yellow centers. So just simply move that layer until it reaches here. Okay, blue. But if we're going to look into this portion, the orange is here. So use the left algorithm because it's yellow and here is orange, or we would like the orange layer to be good. So we have here the L and you'll have your D. Once it's fixed, move that up. Next here is looking at the bottom again. So we have here orange, green, and white, and its position must be somewhere here because you have here green, white, and orange. At this time, it's on the right. Use the right algorithm. You will have here the R prime, D prime, and move that up. It's good position already. Now the next colors. So we don't have here orange at the bottom nor this layer here, but we have this. So it's in the right. So use the right algorithm. You have here R prime, D prime, and move that up. And when you examine this, you have your orange here. You will have your blue, so move that somewhere here. Blue, white. So this is the portion now. The orange is on the left. Use the left algorithm. You have your L. You'll have your D, and it's good color. You move that up, and of course the position is already good. And finally, let's examine. The orange is somewhere here, right? So place it again to this portion here. However, we don't have the orange at this portion, so just simply use the right algorithm to take that out. R prime, D prime, R. It's now still here, so do it again. R prime, D prime, R. So the orange is now located at this layer, and it should be at yellow because that's green, yellow, and orange. So again, orange is at the right. Use the right algorithm. R prime, D prime, and move that up. And finally, you will have a good orange first layer with this correct portions now. So please try to review this and practice on your own as we move to the next portions, because we will have to solve the second or the middle layers after this first layer here. Don't forget that at Cubing Corner, we believe every solver starts somewhere, one turn at a time.